gettent.com.
This is a guide for installing a 20-foot by 30-foot Master Series frame tent from Celina Tent. Step 1. Lay the frame parts and hardware on the ground in the approximate locations where they will be assembled. Step 2. Lay the 6-way crowns on a flat surface to determine their correct placement. When the crown is on a flat surface, the angles that are not touching the ground will extend toward the 2 corners. The angles that are touching the ground will point toward the 3 side tees. The horizontal protrusion will extend toward the other 6-way crown. Step 3. Connect the rafter and hip rafter tubes to the 6-way crown. There are 2 holes in each protrusion of the fitting. The hole closest to the center of the fitting is the alignment hole. Place a pin in this hole to ensure that the tube doesn't slide too far onto the crown. The second hole, which is furthest from the center of the fitting, is the pin placement hole. Slide the tube onto the protrusion until the hole on the tube and the hole on the fitting are aligned. Insert a pin through the tube and placement hole to secure the tube in place, removing the alignment hole pin. Step 4. Repeat this process with the second 6-way crown, connecting the crowns with a 9-foot 4-inch spreader. Connect corner fittings to each of the hip rafter tubes, and side tee fittings to the remaining rafter tubes. Connect all side tee and quarter fittings with 9-foot 4-inch spreader tubes, making the last connection at a corner fitting. Step 5. Attach the loop strap B to the frame at each fitting location. Wrap the strap around the fitting and pull the plain end through the loop on the opposite end and pull tight. Step 6. Roll out a drop cloth next to the frame. Unroll the tent top on the drop cloth. Carefully pull the fabric onto the frame, lifting or flapping the fabric to create a cushion of air. Be careful so that the fabric doesn't catch on hardware, as this may rip or puncture the top. Position the top so that it's centered on the frame. Step 7. Loop the perimeter cord around the outside post of each corner. Step 8. Fasten the Master Series loop strap D to each corner and each point where the valance curves meet by pulling the strap through the 2 metal rings on the tent top, then through the end loop. Pull to tighten. Step 9. Attach the Master Style base plates to the legs by sliding the 7-foot 8-inch leg tube over the longer protrusions on the base plates, securing with a pin. Step 10. Locate the downwind side of the tent to lift first. This will keep the tent from being caught and lifted by the wind. Step 11. Step on the Master Series base plate attached to the leg tube to free both hands, and lift the downwind side of the frame. Always lift an entire side of the tent at one time. Lifting one corner at a time puts unnecessary stress on the frame. To use frame jacks, position the jacks on the downwind side of the tent. Place the hook under the perimeter tubing. In unison, crank the handles to raise the frame until the corner legs can be installed in the corner fittings. Insert the leg tube into the corner fitting. Make sure that the smaller stake hole of the base plate is pointed out from the tent. When pinning the leg tubes in place, insert pins from the outside in. This keeps the protruding section of pin from puncturing the tent top. Repeat with the opposite side. Step 12. Connect the O-ring of the Master Series ratchet buckle, C, to the base plate hook mounted on the small tubing of the Master Series base plate. Feed the Master Series loop strap D attached to the tent top through the reel bar slot of the ratchet. Make sure the ratchet handle is facing up. Hold the strap in place and begin to crank the ratchet handle. Repeat with all corner leg straps. Step 13. Install the remaining legs at all side tee fitting locations and connect the Master Series ratchet buckles and loop straps for each. Make sure to pull the loop strap B through the tops of the hook and loop extensions on the tent top. Step 14. Place one stake 5 foot out from each leg, driven into the ground so that less than 6 inches of the stake is exposed. Step 15. Attach the ratchet buckle with loop straps, A, to the stakes by pulling the strap through the loop to create a noose and pulling it tight over the stake. With the handle of the ratchet facing upward, take the loop strap, B, attached to the frame fitting and pull it through the reel bar slot of the ratchet. Pull the end of the loop strap B through the ratchet and back toward the tent approximately 1.5 feet. Hold the strap with one hand and begin to crank the ratchet handle. Step 16. Make sure each leg is straight, and then install a double head stake through the base plate at each leg location. Step 17. Tighten all ratchet straps evenly around the tent perimeter. Roll all excess ratchet straps into the ratchet buckles. Step 18. The frame tent is now complete. If sidewalls are desired, clip the sidewall snap hook to the rope line that is attached to the interior of the tent top. For more information on tents and accessories, visit our website at gettent.com.